Hello, people. Welcome back. If you're wondering why Kiwi's here, it's because she's kind of ambushing us in VC. She won't leave no matter what we say, so she'll be there, but she's not gonna be talking. So, since last time,
It's almost
I've been...
creepier to have her silently staring.
Well, I mean it's also just in character,
straight
too.
at zero.
Oh. You're right. Oh god. Wait, I only have 3 of
You
these?
can't make me leave Zero. I'm gonna be here the whole time.
Bruh. Alright, well, I guess I don't have anything
Forgot
for
there were
that.
skills for these trials.
It's not like it helps me. But,
Yeah, I can't.
yeah, I've been thinking about it. I every single time I try to think about who the killer is, my bias just keeps on going, please be Kokichi, and I just try to find reasons why it's Kokichi. So I don't think I have it right, nor do I have any events right. My personal bias got in the way of this. It's tragic.
Man,
you have any ideas,
that
guys?
my theory of Kaito supposed to die to his illness didn't fucking happen.
Oh yeah,
So
not
I
yet.
still have 3 characters.
Ugh.
And if they survive past this trial, I don't know what the fuck.
I think it's Zero.
I will literally have nothing to do. I just
Like,
voiced
yeah,
one of the
it's not-
bears.
If it's not
Yeah,
Kaito dying to his fucking illness, it has to be him. Like,
It's
It's gotta
who
be
else it could
somehow.
be?
I don't know the
Like,
order of events.
Kaito
But...
and Kokichi.
Hmm,
I don't know, man. If it's not Kokichi, that's crazy.
honestly.
Because then it has to be Kaito. And how? I don't know.
Has all of its characters until the end. Confirmed.
Right?
Oh, I think I said something as well last time that it was like, it would be super funny if Miyu tried to kill somebody, but it ended up accidentally, like, smacking her face into the wall and killing herself. Yeah, that would be, yeah. I don't know.
Funny. Speaking of, like, having characters left over, I went back just, like, quickly to look at the couple of Danganronpa 1 streams, or videos. Because remember how we were just recording it before, and I was looking at it. Apparently, Kiwi only had 1 character right after Chuko died. It's just like, that's crazy. Surfy really didn't. It like messed it up back then too.
Oh,
That was me and Kiwi together back then. The only one I did by myself was V3.
I see. Well, it's that's a track record for sure. All right, let's begin.
It's harder than you guys realize.
Yeah, I get it for sure.
We should start at the end and work backwards.
Now then,
Yeah, I did.
let's begin with
Oh.
a basic explanation.
Oh, he's very, very tired.
Screw it. This is tiresome.
Need more motivation.
1 second, let me increase my volume.
I do.
Mono kid.
I really do. Now then, let's start this class trial.
Before we start, I just want to ask something since there's not a lot of us left. What happens if the votes result in 2 first places?
Huh? You mean like a tie?
We'll just have both of you die.
It means they're both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct. It's fine.
Really?
So we all
just
vote
vote
for
everyone.
one other person.
Yeah.
For
What?
everyone.
Daddy, are you sure you should make a decision like that so casually?
No, the main issue is obviously the blackened would mess it up so that they can escape. So we can't really do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Me too.
Thanks. Since that's answered, I can start enjoying this life or death game now.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying that?
Just ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth. Got it! We
Real.
can't die here! Oh
I
my!
agree, Zero.
Himiko has become so determined!
I feel like Himiko getting character development means that she won't make it.
It's true! People really do change!
But now she's lost.
We can't have
and made
anything
her
good
so
in Danganronpa.
unique.
It just doesn't happen.
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
That's none of your business!
ASMR? What was that?
Right.
That was...
Fucking Poland?
Yo!
It's raspberry.
We should focus on the
iced
class
tea.
trial. First,
Sure
we need to
is.
clarify.
Yo, it's me.
It is.
Kaito's the culprit.
Say that to my face!
It's just gonna be Oblivion's characters accusing each other.
Yeah.
While we were all still logged in, Kaito logged out alone, right? You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
Don't screw around! There's no way I'm the culprit!
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
Why?
How do you know?
How long are you gonna keep saying that?
'Cause I
Trusted
did it.
people can still kill, you know.
I killed her.
Oh my god.
We already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
Kaede.
The fact that Kaito was only one logged out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be.
Unless if he is.
Who was the one that said, well, this is gonna be the hammer?
Kaito logged out.
Alright, let me
Anti-hammer?
learn how to play this game again.
Every time.
Confirm. Shoot.
First, by himself. Mew was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Poison.
Kaito culprit?
I don't.
Impossible!
Of course it's
Impossible.
impossible, because I didn't do
Impossible.
it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit
is
was trying to
true.
pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
What do you mean last words?
Is the sign of me was killed in the real world or the virtual world? That's where the problem lies.
Kaito logged out first, by himself. Mew was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean,
Killing Game Simulator's text file contained the following info. Objects can't break, avatars cannot be injured, however the body's 5 senses are connected to the avatar and any damage an avatar takes is felt by the user's real body. If an avatar takes fatal damage, then the real body will also die from shock. Besides that, the virtual world is the same as the real world. Down to the laws of physics, there are no special travel methods such as vehicles or warps. Maybe we use this on the bottle of poison, because we're kind of assuming that's the way she was killed.
Yeah.
we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
Of course,
do you mean
Himiko would
last words?
immediately sentence him off.
That is like.
That's such a
yeah.
Kiwi thing.
It is a very
Some
Kiwi
things
thing.
never change.
Kaito logged out first, by himself. Mew was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her.
Or not.
Why does it sound so creepy when it's slowed down?
The smallest amount can kill. An expression of agony on her face definitely looked like symptoms of poison, which is why Kaito's the culprit. Maybe,
Kaito
I
logged
don't know,
out
did it
first
shoot it
by
too
himself.
fast? Or is it something
Mew was
else?
still logged in, though.
Is it this? Oh. Wasn't Mew still logged in? Is there any evidence that proves Mew logged out?
Kaito
No.
logged out
Okay, so we're
first, by
contradicting a
himself.
statement.
Mew was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her.
Let's confirm the Monokuma file first.
Yeah.
Victim's body was discovered in the computer room on the 4th floor of the school. Estimated time of death is 6:30. No injuries can be found on the victim's body.
I mean,
Right, Kaito?
there wouldn't be any.
Kaito cul-
Kaito was the only one logged out. While he was looking for the secret of the outside world on the mansion's rooftop, a ring of light appeared around his feet, and he was suddenly logged out against his will. Not knowing if it was Kaito logged back in, he went to his room and slept. Eh?
Impossible! Of course.
Bottle of poison found in Kokichi's seat. Poison is neutralized if it is mixed into anything, but it is still quite dangerous and even a small amount will kill someone. It causes subconjunctival hemorrhaging, making its victim's eyes completely bloodshot.
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it. I
Ever?
mean, we found that bottle of poison on
Found on the ground, Miyu claimed she had rewritten the virtual world's program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons.
Kichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last
I am
words?
actually kind of stumped on this first one.
What
This
do you
is...
mean last words?
Kaito
Maybe we suggest the hammer? It's because
You
it's the
was
way
still
that she
logged
could
in,
have died in the virtual world.
That's when you poisoned her, right,
Makes
Kaito?
sense.
Maybe. Never mind. Even the smallest amount can kill.
What are all your truth bullets?
I was wrong!
Kaito logged out first by
You have all
himself.
of these?
Miyu was still logged in, though.
Is it the small bottle of poison?
That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
I mean, did we see any of those side effects?
Well, I'm assuming that we did. Did we?
Look
Did
at
we?
her corpse.
I mean, it's kind of far away. I can't really tell. Died with her eyes open, an expression of agony on her face. As the first to log out, Kiba was the first to discover Miyu's body. She still had her visor on at the time. Doesn't really mention that, so maybe that's the case? In which, then we'd shoot the small bottle poison at the poisoned her?
Yeah.
Guess?
Kaito culprit?
I don't remember
Impossible!
specifically, but that's my
Of
guess.
course it's impossible, because I didn't do it. I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi.
Didn't we? The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito? Any last words?
This is speed up.
All right.
Kaito logged out first by himself. Miyu was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Nice.
That's wrong.
Alright, we're past the first one. Oh my god.
Because they're
He
trying to
wasn't
think
killed
like
by
was she
poison,
poisoned or
and the
what?
warning on the
I
label
don't think we ever
proves it.
clarified that.
Yeah, we never did. We just kind of assumed it because Kokichi said it.
Yeah.
Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhaging. In other words, your eyes would be bloodshot.
Oh, but Mew's body. That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
Okay.
Then what was that poison for?
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Mew died by poison.
Then, what was her real cause?
Oh
of
my
death?
god, if it's not Kokichi, I'm gonna flip.
Miyu's real cause of death. The only one I can think of.
Oh my god, they're gonna hit me with this? Real cause of death? Maybe the hammer? Nope.
No.
I guess then we need to first establish that you can actually die in the virtual world.
This is it!
Nice, okay.
Mew's cause of death was the killing game simulator itself. In the virtual world, if your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock. That was made clear in the program's text file.
Miu received fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Gonta has question. Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
Oh my god. How are we gonna explain this to Gonta in a way that he'll understand?
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
Dang. Oh, there you go.
Maki base Maki.
If
Face
Miu was
Maki.
killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
She
So her cause of death in the virtual
smacked
world
herself
is the one
against
that
the wall.
matters.
Oh, it seems like Gonta is confused. So why don't we review things a bit? So we split into 2 groups to find the secret of the outside world.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi,
Guess Wasabi, this is
Tsumugi,
SAO.
Gonta, and
Yes.
that NPC Kaito.
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
What? What? Why did you separate?
Got him.
Do you not curse?
Got
What?
him.
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and the late Miu.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation? That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
I mean, look at how she was on the ground.
Little
She could
Himiko
have
is all
fallen from the
grown
roof.
up. Too bad
I
your
mean,
chest hasn't
that's
grown
kind of what
up,
I
though.
thought happened, maybe.
That was uncalled for. Someday, my chest will grow like crazy.
Girl,
Oh,
I ain't happy.
Kiwi.
I ain't happy yet.
I mean,
I don't think it
happened.
will.
It can happen.
Let's
but
like
begin
you
what?
have to pay.
16? Like, I don't think it's happening. What's the fatal damage?
The fatal damage that Mia received in the virtual world. Let's pin that down. If we considered she died by being too horny, you know, maybe.
I could see it.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Miu was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
Plain wrong, isn't it?
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think
Go to
strangulation is
never
more
hit
likely.
lady.
It's possible she was pushed from a great height.
I love the white noise
she have
sometimes.
drowned?
It's so funny.
Determine the specific cause of death. If I think about the condition of Miu's body, that should yield a clue.
In the virtual world, Miu was
So,
fatally...
I suppose
I think
in
you
this
agree
instance
with
we'd use the
Nico.
Monokuma file.
Yeah. I want to say
No
try
injuries
not
can be
to-
found. Don't think this is it, actually.
injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever.
Found grasping her neck with both hands, she died with her eyes open, an expression of agony on her face. I mean, this kind of
You know
suggests
what?
that she was strangulated.
She could have been drowned
Potentially.
because there's no footprints, and I'm assuming that also like water isn't gonna cling to your avatar. So maybe agree with the river one.
Eyes are on at the time.
Ever
Is that
did
or
to
Kilo's?
Miu?
It was later found stuck on the rocks in the river by the mansion.
Was dropped
Consent.
Found on the ground by Miu's avatar, like the phone in the salon. It allows its users to log out by saying their name into it. However, it can also be used to force someone else to log out by saying their name into it.
If she choked on a
right
peanut, then
next to
she's
her
worthy.
avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
There you go.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
It's possible she was pushed
Or
from a
maybe it's a
great height.
strangulation one.
Could she have drowned?
could be 3.
Okay, what are we thinking?
Well, the strangulation one seems like the most likely because she is holding her neck, kind of like she's gasping for air. So it's like it could be a sense of strangulation or drowning.
Yeah. I guess we can try both. We can take a hit.
Yeah, strangulation is first. So let's do that
In
one.
the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation.
No! Nice.
I agree. Miu's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Yeah, she
You
looked
good,
like she
Silver?
suffered. Very hard to look at.
I think you have to step away for a second. No,
I see.
I'm good.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses.
There's
If
your
her
answer,
body
Wasabi.
experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well. Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Miu was strangled to death.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, Maki knows what it looks like to be strangled to death.
Poison are the only methods that can make her look like she's suffocated. But we already removed the possibility of poison, so it can only be strangulation. Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth. But Miu was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Oh. The assassin master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
Oh,
In that case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
if Kokichi doesn't get executed here, he's definitely gonna die to Maki's hands later on.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world? If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Oh yeah, true. That was specifically mentioned.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Then the culprit would need a tool. There
Hammer.
are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
Yeah, he's
Maki, just
he's
do
not
it.
going
Just
to
do
make
It's
it.
fine. It's fine, Maki.
But was
You
there
can do
even
it.
a rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
Then they must have used something else as a rope.
toilet paper?
Oh my god.
Nah.
It's no
I'm
way,
sorry, it's
right?
toilet paper.
Something for a rope.
Only if,
I have an idea what it might be.
like, how strong is the toilet paper in the virtual world?
Nothing breaks in the virtual world.
Yeah.
I found it during
Okay.
the investigation.
Yeah, it is the toilet
Oh my
paper.
god. It might actually be.
That is a way to go. Strangled by
Bit
toilet
again
paper.
for you.
Par for the course.
I swear to God.
Oh god. Is there really no other option here that makes any sense?
Just
Oh, lattice.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do
Bro,
it.
Yeah, okay, that's everything. It probably is.
You passed it. There you go.
This is it!
Oh my god.
During the investigation, we found toilet paper outside the mansion.
Bro.
It is a way to go.
Is this toilet paper? What would toilet paper be doing here?
I'm guessing that the toilet paper was used to strangle her.
Go, I'm
No
just
can ignore
imagining
that.
right
And now God is gonna be like, how does toilet paper strangle
What do you
people?
mean,
now. It's
Shuichi?
flimsy.
What's wrong?
What, wrong? Shuichi goofing off. not gentlemanly at all.
Shuichi goofing off?
Goofy. Oh, yuck.
He doesn't realize the virtual world isn't real.
And
no
he's
time
just
for
pretending
nonsense.
because he's the killer.
You know can use toilet paper
I mean, that'd be crazy.
in place of rope. Would tear too easy.
Tear?
Even Gonta know that. And Gonta not smart.
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
You died such an
Out of
awful
context, this makes no sense.
So why you not take this seriously? You call yourself ultimate detective?
Oh my god, are
Use
you
your head? Figure out
No, you got
real
it.
murder weapon. You died such an awful death. So why you not take this serious? You call yourself ultimate detective? Use your head. Figure out real murder weapon.
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
Bro,
There's no time for nonsense.
so
You
dumb.
know can use toilet paper in place of rope. Would tear too easy.
Tear?
Even Gonta know that.
I probably
And
have to use
Gonta
Gun
not
Game
smart.
Simulator. Blade lock.
He's still not gonna get it.
Oh,
1-0. Spam me. Let's go.
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
how many times are we gonna have to hear
You
this?
died such an awful death. So why you not take this seriously? You call yourself ultimate detective? Use your head.
Nice.
Figure out real murder weapon.
Yo, let's go.
No, I'm positive toilet paper.
Okay,
was
this time I
used
gotta hit
instead
that tear with how many
Time
times?
for nonsense. You know can use toilet paper.
No, I'm positive it's
in
toilet
place of
paper.
rope. Would tear too easy.
I'll cut through your words.
Okay, there we are. Oh man.
The toilet paper wouldn't tear. Because in a virtual world, objects are unbreakable.
Breakable?
I forgot about that. Like, we read it
You're
not
so
too long
dumb,
ago.
Gonta. You didn't
Yeah.
even know that?
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear. And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
Gonta not really understand, but... Sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
It's okay,
Oh.
Gonta. Don't worry about it.
It's hard
At least he accepted it.
Toilet paper.
Yeah.
It was a fitting end for her.
Oh my god. Hibika, could you?
As the murderer.
I do not fully understand that logic.
But if Mew was killed near the
His foul
chapel,
mouth.
why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
Hmm.
The culprit meant to get rid of the evidence. They did a poor job.
I guess maybe they threw it on the way back, expecting no one to find it.
There was a much
When
better
Kibo
place they
found
could have
it, I
destroyed
did.
it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
No.
No, the culprit didn't bring the hammer.
This is my backup hammer.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
MC Hammer.
Wait, we already know who brought that hammer.
I'm gonna say Miyu.
Miyu, yeah.
Herself.
Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
Remember what she told us?
I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons.
Yeah, she did say she deleted any dangerous objects.
Except for that one.
If that were true,
And the toilet
she
paper.
wouldn't have missed something like a hammer.
I don't think Miyu even saw that one coming.
Meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
On purpose?
But why she do that?
Mia brought the hammer for sure. But what did she need it for? We need to make that clear.
She was doing repairs on the roof.
Looked like it.
That's why she had to call out Kaito.
Let's
so she
assume
could go
that
up
Mew
there
brought
and
the hammer.
take care of business.
What was she planning to do with it?
Miyu and Kokichi's meeting? While everyone was gathered at the chapel, Miyu told Kokichi to meet her on the rooftop of the mansion. However, when everyone was deciding how to split up to search for the secret of the outside world, Miyu volunteered to search the chapel.
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Down a wall. The virtual world is surrounded by walls on all four sides, and there is a loading point between the two areas of the map. Loading point splits the map into two sides, mansion side and chapel side. When going to the map loading point, sight and hearing are momentarily cut off. In order to go between the mansion and chapel, it is necessary to go through the map loading point and cross the river that runs parallel to it.
Uses for a hammer.
First floor has a salon. Second floor has a rooftop. Looking for the secret of the outside world, Kokichi searched the salon, Tsumugi searched dining, Kaito searched roof, Gonta searched outside.
Don't you know? Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone and tried to kill them with it.
You idiot! She was the victim!
What was Mia planning to do with the hammer? That's still unclear.
Okay.
She was trying to make a house.
Do we agree with Kokichi that she was trying to secretly meet up with somebody, because she did meet up with Kokichi secretly? Or yeah, I think that's the one.
Let's assume that Mew
was.
brought the hammer. What was she
That's
trying
right.
to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Uses for a hammer. Don't you know? Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
Probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone
Oh my god. Are you joking?
and tried to kill them with it.
You idiot! She was the victim!
Let's assume
I'll
that
try,
Mew brought the
Leo.
hammer.
I'll try.
Retract this message.
Message
A
retracted.
hammer. Don't you know?
Okay.
Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
He's like, oh no, Zero's
Probably just
controlling.
brought
Oh
it for
god.
self-defense.
You will never get
Met
justice.
up with someone.
Nice.
I agree.
You idiot.
Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
What? Is
What?
that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world.
I mean, I'm fine if Miyu wanted to kill Kokichi. That's probably a righteous thing to do, honestly.
I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Miyu called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Fix her personality.
I'm you in the head with it.
Kokichi's already figured out what she was planning to do.
Kill Kokichi.
Confess her love. Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
She was
Damn,
trying
Mew
to kill
died a
Kokichi.
hero.
She was what?
Yep.
Almost.
She plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer.
I can actually see that scenario, Leo. Accept my love, or else.
If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
Takes out hammer out from skirt. Wait, where did you keep that?
Miyu's plan, huh? I mean, if anyone should do it, it'd be Miyu. I'm
Totally.
sure if I analyze the clues we found, I can figure something out.
Yandere vibe? Nah. Not Yandere vibes.
Alright, let's do it.
The chat on the stream is frozen.
Yeah. Welcome to YouTube streaming.
Not Yandere vibes. I can.
Yo, taxi.
Crazy taxi! What?
I'm the expert here. That's not a Yandere vibe.
So sad that I can't collect two at the same time.
Something Kokichi.
Murder Kokichi.
Around?
I hope so.
No.
Oh, wait, no, that's something else.
Are those signboards on the sign just pictures of Miyu?
They're usually like images from like related to the trial.
No, it's something. Oh.
Tried to kill.
Who tried to kill Kokichi? And we'll say Miyu.
Who tried to kill Kokichi? Miyu. Wow. I can do that on word art.
The question.
It's Miyu.
This makes me think of Nirvana Initiative. And that one driving scene.
Good.
I was just trying. Are you playing a different game? No, this is still Danganronpa.
This is Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi was a good game.
Oh God! Oh no, you missed one. No.
Oh. Maybe we should slow down. Nah.
Who was trying? Who was? Wait.
Why? Where?
Oh, where?
The rooftop?
Yeah. That looks like word art, I'm sorry.
GTA 6? Exclusive look at GTA 6.
Yeah, this is GTA.
The virtual world.
The virtual world.
She was trying to kill him in the afterlife.
This is how you catch the girls. You just run over them.
Please don't do this in real life.
They will not jump into the back of your car. Okay.
The border now, Tsumugi, if you want to take a look, Zero.
Well, I mean, it's a great picture of her, that's for sure.
Bent over provocatively.
I mean, Tsumugi is probably waifu now, I suppose. Like, are there any other choices? I don't think so.
Maki's right there, what do you mean?
Maki's right there.
I mean, yeah, I guess there's Maki. I don't know.
I know you're not gonna want me to go, so it's like...
Why was the bottle poison Kokichi's seat?
To frame Kokichi.
What you got against Maki? I agree, Leo. What the fuck does Zero have against Maki?
Divert attention?
Yep.
Nice. Oh, man.
Like, is this supposed to be the new skateboard? Is that basically
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
I prefer skateboard.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
She did that too?
What? Miyu was the one who put that poison bottle there? No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
Okay,
What
fine, Kaido.
do you
It was
mean?
Yeah. It was you, Kaido. Okay, fine.
Was it not
If you want
there
that.
when you left the simulator?
When could Miyu have put the poison there?
Wasn't Miyu the last one to log in?
with the exception of Miyu, who died before she could log out, everyone only logged in and out once each.
She could have just
to log in.
Yeah, she could have just removed the headset, put the poison, sit again, put the headset back, and log in.
Yeah, Miyu logged in last.
Mm-hmm. And Kokichi is like in the middle. Well, second or third to last.
Hmm.
If she did place the poison without us knowing.
Give me the self-insert isn't playing.
Return to the salon and decide to search there. There are no witnesses who confirm whether or not Kokichi was actually in the salon.
I mean,
then she must have logged
depending
out
which
at some
Himiko, I mean, you wrote Himiko, so that brings me to Star Rail. Which, yes.
Well, non-human objects pass through it.
You don't really need to
And
be in
then
that
what?
room to
Log
log
back
out.
in?
Kokichi,
You
weren't
can
you in the
just
salon
sit
around that
whatever
time?
name
Did you see her
on
log
the
in or
cell
log out
phone.
at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
Then who put poison bottle?
Took 2 minutes.
The only person who logged out early was Kaito.
Kaito,
Oh,
your
shit.
grave just got 10 feet deeper.
No, it wasn't me, guys.
Poison is planet evidence. Question is when. Okay. I think when Kaito says the thing.
If she
That
did
is
place
We
the
agree with
poison
it.
without us
Right.
noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
She didn't,
And
and we
then what?
won't agree with that.
Log back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison. That's wrong.
I tried. Didn't get it.
It was Mew who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair. She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
That's exactly what
That's
it is,
right.
yes.
It says that Mew was the last of us to log in.
Yeah,
The last
what
of
about
us.
it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
This was all
Well, at
part
least
of
this
Mew's
Gonta
plan.
understands.
She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Well, that's not my fault.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
So she did that to me?
I mean, the cell phone was near her, yeah.
Mew used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
The phone.
How did Miu log Kaito out?
The cell phone.
The cell phone.
This is it.
It was the cell phone found by Mew's avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
Kaito Momota.
Kaito!
Kaito! He logged out just as I thought.
Vanishes.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone
It's
to log
like you
out
call
at
the
any
name,
time.
the true name of a demon, banish them back to hell.
But me never
The
mentioned the
planet
cell
needs
phone,
me.
right?
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
Murder.
So
No.
she really
Why
was
is-
planning a murder.
Angie's portrait with an angel halo and wings.
And she tried to set me up.
She probably drew them on herself.
Well, I knew that from the
How?
start.
She's dead.
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
She did it before she died.
Oh, she knew. She knew.
Because I
Preemptively
wanted to
live.
get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion.
Doesn't he put makeup during that?
I don't know. I kind of want to imagine that he does. He like quickly just
It's just
opens up a can and then just evil face.
Well, I think your ideals should stay the same. Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you
That's
agree, Monokuma?
Do I?
Espresso, man.
Huh? Wait, what were we talking about?
I don't know, man.
I wonder
Thought it
when
was important.
Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Never.
Yeah, if Father keeps slacking
Do
off,
a
all the
drop on
work is gonna
energy.
get forced onto Mommy. Huh?
Mommy?
No, Monotaro.
My head! I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't.
Also,
I mean,
what
you're
is
already gonna die- You're already
happening?
gonna die. It's fine.
What is happening with these robots? Like, who made them specifically to have these weird traits and like remember stuff and not remember stuff and like do weird things? And I don't know.
The remembering thing must be like a malfunction in their system.
I guess.
What's wrong, Monotaro? Pull yourself together!
Well, like they made it as such an advanced creature. Can you even call it a machine? That it has these kind of flaws. It's almost like they're specifically built in to be, yeah,
Anywho,
imperfect.
it's a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
What you mean?
Because she wouldn't have said
Oh,
anything
shit.
about what really happened in the virtual world.
Hmm.
You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know. She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted. And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
Well, yeah, she is probably the only person who we could even like turn to ask for advice from. If all of a sudden Monotaro didn't gain the ability to, you know, hack into the system because he forgot that he didn't know how to. I don't. How did that work? I wish I could do
That's why
that.
She decided to attempt a murder because she had total control.
Then the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
Serving me up.
You guys are only bitching because you haven't been to the virtual world yet. But once you go, you'll understand. Seriously, it's so fucking awesome. I know you guys will love it. And then you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys. So let's dive in, okay? We'll go together.
Let's just dive right into
She
it.
was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
Keep
I
it
was sad that she was
shady.
gone, but now I don't know what to think.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See, that's an ideal fun situation. Now we can start a real class trial.
Why are you
Yo, it's
so
gonna be funny
into
when we go through
this?
entire game and Kokichi never kills anyone.
I mean, he doesn't want to kill anybody because he just wants to, like, you know, be a part of the class trial and have fun messing with people. I feel like that's kind of his motivation at the moment.
Yeah.
Which makes me really sad because that also reduces the likelihood that he's actually the one who killed her. I still hope that it is though. That like he somehow reversed the situation and ended up killing Miyu.
Yeah.
Hey, Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
Get him, Gonta!
Get him.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
No, he searches up the VA. Same VA. Bruh.
No, you're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Damn.
Aw,
Wait,
shit.
coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
You know what? Kaito's alright.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward! Aren't you gonna do something?
Who cares?
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right?
The one that
Motion
never
freeze
does.
script.
There, I did it.
That sounds like Oblivion trying to do the Monokuma laugh. What the hell?
I want to believe
That might be
that
the
voice actor was just very tired and was like, "Can I do this with this voice, please? Just let me do it."
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Like
you
the
have
Japanese-
tried to do it. Mm.
The Japanese version is like he's very energetic, and in English he's just tired. I want to believe that's it.
My head!
Listen up, Kokichi. To hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it. I'm just gonna believe in everyone. Instead of
Believe in the
suspecting my
mission, believes in
friends,
you.
I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them.
Well,
Believe
if
it.
you think you can win this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue. If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die, you know that?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
thing.
you're right. I'm sorry.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Huh? My story?
You were meeting with
Sir.
Miu, but she ended up as the victim. So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's my answer. I never met up with Miu.
You didn't?
Are you telling the truth?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
It was specifically mentioned that the door was locked from the outside.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
There's a difference in the real and the virtual
I
world.
couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either. Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
I remember. You and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked? When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locked the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Dang, Himiko.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize
That pause,
that.
though.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Miu's death.
Truth?
There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game. Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Kokichi. This is the third game that I'm playing. I still don't get it sometimes.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Kokichi claims it was Miu who chose the meeting place. But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
I see. Miu sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
Whoops. Oh my god.
Whoops, my hand slipped.
If that's the case, then Miu might not have even gone to the roof.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
But What? she was trying to kill you. What?
It's true. First, we need to determine if Mew actually went there or not. Did she go? Or was she never on the roof at all?
Mew is waiting for me to arrive.
While Tsumugi was searching for the secret of the outside world in the virtual world's mansion, she saw Miyu's avatar through the window.
I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the man.
While Shuichi and Tsumugi were in the mansion's kitchen in the virtual world, they heard a loud sound as though something crashed into something else. Shortly after, while they were both in the entrance hall, they heard Kibo's voice, despite the fact that he should have been past the map loading point.
Mansion?
No, Mew should have been at the chapel.
Kokichi's avatar had a special setting. If Miyu touched him, he would be unable to move.
If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi... She stood me up!
Yeah!
At first glance, it seems that it's impossible for Miyu to go to the mansion, but there has to be some evidence that shows it was possible.
The bridge, or the sign showing up on the other side of the river.
Mew is waiting
Well,
for me
it's
to
not
arrive.
here. So it's probably Tsumugi's
I'm sure
account.
she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
Oh, never mind.
Meeting with Kokichi... She stood me up!
Mew is waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
How would she
Or
have
maybe the
gotten to
loud
mansion?
noise, and then disagree
There was
with
no bridge over the
Kibo.
river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
Nope. It was the only way to get across. What does that mean?
Damn it!
Mew is
Then
waiting
it's
for me to
definitely
arrive.
Tsumugi's
Sure she was
account
waiting on
to
the rooftop of the
maybe.
mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel.
Of course. There it is.
That's wrong!
Mew must have gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
Yeah, when I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Sorry, I thought I was just mistaken at first. Since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken
Oh,
after
you know
all.
what?
That was definitely Mew.
What did you
So
realize?
in games, the reason she was able to see, I think she was at the chapel and not by the mansion, because in games sometimes they do a simulated outside world, and so they just pan like what would be there onto the glass as opposed to actually making it see through, especially like in older games. And so upon splitting the world, it should still have a visible sight of the chapel, since it would technically have been there on the left side of the mansion. So she could have still been at the chapel.
Potentially? I guess we'll find out.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
It must have been some special method only Mew knew, like with that cell phone.
Well, she did create the walls herself, and then she made her avatar an item that can pass through.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge. If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It won't be that
As
easy
for
to
the
figure
walls.
out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
So we already know.
I know, Himiko, yeah. Does Himiko's character development guarantee her survival? No.
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-okay.
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time.
Says the one who relies on Shuichi all the time.
This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
Isn't that right, partner?
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
I don't have time to deal with Kokichi right now. I need to focus on the case. I'm positive that Miu used some kind of special method to get to the mansion. Okay, I have to figure out what it was.
It's probably the walls that she set up. We'll see the truth while it's here. Yeah, there it is.
Well,
Way
edited by
across
me.
that only Miu knew about.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, you use some kind of vehicle to go over.
Yes.
Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Miu could use to get home.
I agree.
There it is.
That's it, Kibo. There was a hidden route only Miu could use.
Was there really?
Miu modified the program to add
Roger.
a special wall to the world. The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found 2 such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Miu added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass through.
Don't be naive, Shuichi.
Oh my god, Kaito!
What is it,
It was
Kaito?
way,
Jeez,
it was way too
you set up a
synchronized.
weird wall like that? That is suspicious, but it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Nothing to do with it.
Huh. You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge? Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
You're making a mistake.
Oh my god, this is just like Great Ace Attorney.
Miu's avatar.
What we gotta figure out is how Miu got from the chapel to the mansion, right? So why waste time talking about the imposter? It's pointless.
You're pointless.
We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Now, wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Miu set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Miu obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
She is.
She objectified herself.
She likes being
Miu was like,
The wall wasn't the only thing that Miu changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
From human to object?
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object.
she probably got off on that too.
She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you. The more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all.
It really bothers him.
Yeah.
It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Even I make mistakes? How many
Bro,
have you already
haven't.
made, Kaito?
Abdul, what do you mean?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
Dang!
Let's go,
Kibo.
Making
Go,
such
Kibo.
irrational remarks.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through,
Then her secret route was through that wall?
Yes.
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map.
Yeah,
I bet Mew
Pokemon
had a
download.
hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
Why did Monotaro just drop
Even
down?
if she could walk through walls, was there
I don't
really a hidden passage?
Monotaro
Or
was
did
very.
he just jump? Oh no,
no, he's very
jumped.
jumpy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Mew said...
Serbia's not here.
Oh, no.
It's just the boys.
Boys.
The boys.
Who's gonna voice me?
Alright, do your Yas. 0.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I had 3
No.
characters.
No, you're
Tiffany.
not trapped here. Beyond that wall is the end of the world, literally. Past that wall, nothing exists. Everything ends there.
She probably lied. There would be no point in going if
Had
there was
you waited
nothing
like
on
2
the
more
other side.
seconds, I would have actually done it.
Would you also Yasify?
Lied.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it's the best way for her. What do you
Wonder what the
mean?
truth is. There's no way to find out now.
I need
That
thoughts.
cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there
Oh
being
my
nothing
God.
past the wall.
Holy shit!
She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Kokichi,
That
you
is
don't
too
have to
much,
go that
Kokichi.
far.
Get him, Gonta.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Oh
Yes,
my
Monotaro.
God,
Defend
Monotaro.
your mother. Defend that milk.
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore. But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
Oh, there wasn't, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
I mean, he's already dead. Who cares?
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Oh my God.
Oh, shoot!
Ah,
No, both of them
jeez.
will die.
You're lucky you're cute.
Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Miyu to get the Cubs to reveal something? I guess I should thank him, but I have no idea why he does things sometimes.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
You wouldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason.
Well,
We
sorry,
aren't
you
sure
upgraded.
why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world...
Virtual.
Mystery of virtual world? There have been a lot of strange occurrences in the virtual world. If we can determine
Can we
why,
stop saying
we'll
virtual
also
world?
determine what Mew was up to. We'll know why she
But
wanted
we
to
all
pass
live in a
through the
virtual
wall.
world.
Alright, let's clear up those strange
Pure
occurrences.
unadulterated acting? What does that even mean?
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing.
It's plain to see.
Remember? That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
The events that led us there.
Wait, what are we trying to figure out?
What strange occurrence happened in the virtual world?
Oh,
The boom. The boom.
no,
The crash?
The sign. I would assume it's the same. No.
Is there the noise?
The other one.
No?
The other one of it appearing on the other side of the river.
I miss
don't know.
Tiffany's. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you missed Tiffany.
There was a lot of strange occurrences. What do you want from me?
TikTok, TikTok.
No.
When we were both in the mansion in the virtual world.
Oh, the noise? And,
The noise.
Hearing everyone, yeah, and then hearing everyone afterwards.
Loud
Yeah, the
noise.
loud noise.
Yeah.
That's what it.
This is it.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Well, I don't know. We had a lot of
The
mixed
loud sound
opinions.
that you and I heard in the kitchen?
This thing. Yeah, kaboom.
Ah.
What was that voice acting?
It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but
We just see an animation of
heard that sound
Shuichi
too?
running as slow as possible out to check.
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
First off, sound can't go past the map loading point.
But
Did
it
that
did.
sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
Kibo's the killer confirmed. For now, let's go outside and check.
Oh no.
what?
Kibo sees something bad, stands there processing. Oh no!
It's lag, I'm sorry.
That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
You
And
heard my
laggy.
voice too?
What? That is pretty strange.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later
Oh, I've
and
had
try
that
to find
pinned
all the
out from
other
the
clues
jump.
first. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Phenomena.
Kokichi talked like he
Phenomenon.
noticed something. Pretending not to.
Phenomenon.
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be
Yeah.
the one to trust me!
Sorry, I'm going to not mean it like that.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
As he always does, yeah.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Another mysterious phenomena.
Phenomena. Do, 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 do. Phenomena.
Something that couldn't be possible, like a Miu in the mansion or that loud noise.
Elf in the shelf,
I need
you
to
in the
remember
mansion.
everything else that happened there.
Oh, mine. Yo, let's go. 1-0, this is easy.
This is just a mind game from Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, it is.
Except better. Because Diamond and Pearl sucks.
Oh wow, Oblivion
Damn.
was right. Unless there's more?
Probably a hidden Monokuma.
Oh yes, the kitchen was bizarre.
I mean, I have 5 minutes to do this, so like, I don't know. Am I really in a rush? I don't know.
There's a clock.
It's a big
What
click.
was so weird? I wonder.
What could it have been?
Where is this Monokuma? I guess it's not here. Well, that's
I
unfortunate.
don't think it shows up in the same minigame more than once.
I see.
I don't think.
Ah.
The pink one.
The
The pink one.
one on top.
The pink one.
It showed you
I
which
can
one.
pinpoint it.
I see it.
It's definitely the claw.
I see it! It's right there! In the middle!
The sign that we were
not
using as a
blind.
bridge was odd to me. Odd how? We mentioned it before, but Mew dropped the sign in the river.
Whoops! We're showing this again?
My head slipped.
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
It was upstream.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. I'm most confused by how the sign got there. I should remember exactly what happened with that sign. Alright, here we go.
Oh, well.
Every time Serby yawns, I'm doing that. Maybe it's sorry.
Oh, sorry, I got a little bit distracted messing with it.
Are you drunk?
GTA.
I haven't run into a car yet.
It's kind of hard too.
At which point was the signboard swept away?
Play the clip again, please.
Whoops!
Whoops! My hand slipped!
What?
Mickey?
The river?
Oh, my hand
That was a strange question.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's just trying to say, like, oh, how did it get from where it started to where it finished? But
are you ready for the next question?
What the hell?
I didn't know I could,
Wait, you could-
concentrate in this mode too.
You can deal?
I can slow-mo.
You can King
Maybe
Crimson?
you're gonna crash.
Yes.
Alright, you just
I
need to
think
get
we need to freaking
No, Zero, now we're gonna have to wait.
I'm sorry.
I like how when you get the question, the card just yeets out of existence.
Yeah.
Thinking time.
The end of
chapel?
the river, that's a chapel. Yeah, it's a chapel. And then and the next question is gonna be where did the signboard end up? And it's gonna be the mansion sign.
We had to do all of this just to realize that? What?
And then we will see the cutscene again.
Whoops.
Damn, I don't know how it didn't crash.
Drift.
Talk about not crashing into the car, you're crashing to the side of the wall.
I mean, it's fine. The wall's okay. At least I don't have to pay insurance for the wall.
Where was the signboard? Who was left away?
Everybody else is bad at Danganronpa because they don't do this Zero. That is just cat.
They don't do what?
That's all that Kiwi said. Everyone else is bad at Danganronpa because they don't do this. I'm guessing play the
what?
mini games.
Well, you have to play the mini games. It's got a force on you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be like bing.
Get
Oh, wait,
woman
is
with
this
a
one
car.
just-
Oh, hit woman with a car. I see.
Oh.
That doesn't make any
This picture of
sense.
Tanuki was very relevant to the trial.
It is. Oh my god.
I was gonna say, you're gonna miss all of them.
The timing on that was impeccable, honestly.
This is how you avoid car crash. Stop
Yeah,
time.
Fast and Furious. This is how they did in that movie.
Everyone took it right.
The key to any good flirting, run over them.
With the current.
With the current? Oh,
yeah.
Against the current. What do you mean?
Oh,
You just murdered that woman.
You,
See,
you misunderstood the question.
Happens. You see, Zero just wanted to show you what actually
but it didn't
happens
go
if you
against the current. That's the thing.
No, it's compared to the river's flow. It ended up against the current because it went to the left side. It flows to the right, but it doesn't. Yeah. It actually did go with the
You're
river's
one
flow.
step
But
ahead of the game, Oblivion. You gotta.
I know.
You gotta move back to it.
So the sign was carried against the river's current.
honestly, that's kind of been like one of our main issues was when we tried to like logic jump ever since the first game.
That is one thing
My
about.
bro, I'm ahead of the game.
We
It
all
is the
saw
turn.
Mew drop the sign and watched the river carry it downstream. And the river was wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct?
But
It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there. But that's not where we found it. We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
What?
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and
I mean,
leave her
there's that whole
stranded?
bottom section you could technically walk across.
I mean, technically, but no.
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic. We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what. All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
Says the guy who knows.
What?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
What is your game?
So, how are they connected? Do you know Shuichi?
Well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
What?
Love, no.
Map of the world, maybe?
His face is the map of the world.
What's the question?
The map of the world.
What
How
clues
can it be
relate to the
connected to
unnatural
the
way
wall?
the signboard was carried on the river? Maybe this? If not, it's the map.
Yeah.
This is it!
Nice.
Yeah.
It might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through. The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through,
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through.
The signboard gets offended by it.
That means the signboard can pass through the wall,
Are
right?
you objectifying me?
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall,
I mean,
how
Neo
did it end up by the
objectifiers.
mansion?
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
You really want warp zones.
A manufactured wall.
That's right. That's the real issue here. How could the signboard pass through the wall but end up on the mansion side? What would explain that?
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
Yes, Kokichi, let's go!
What?
This is the
He's
virtual
a gamer.
We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
I don't know, man.
Kokichi might be onto something there.
Bro.
We need to forget about what we know and just think about. Wait. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Putting common sense aside and focusing on the flow of the river.
Downstream and upstream connect.
That's it! What
Genius.
if both ends of the river were connected?
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
An infinite flow of water.
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel. It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
What? What are
How
you
many
talking
times do you think the
about?
board
Both ends of
circled
the
before
river
it got
can't.
caught on the rocks?
69.
Again, throw
Oh.
out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Then what about
gonna
the
say
wall? There was only one wall that
32.
could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's
And on
connected
the
and it goes
29th,
through the chapel wall.
It hit the rocks, but kept going.
That's because Kibo's the culprit. He saw it.
It wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
Wait, in that case.
I got it! I know why Mew only set up one wall.
Eh? What are you talking about now?
Is he finally gaming?
The reason she only set up one wall is because the chapel and the mansion walls.
They're the same wall.
That's it!
They're finally getting it.
The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
I think this would actually be kind of better if we didn't theorize about anything, and then we like kind of try to piece it together as the trial goes on, because that way we'd be on the same page as them, thinking at the same pace.
Oblivion was
That's
like,
just make
man,
us look
I know
stupid."
exactly what his shit is. He saw the map and he was
It's
like,
not
nah,
just the river.
got
The
it.
walls
Bro.
themselves are connected.
Honestly, just make us look stupid.
Well,
If
it would
we're
make us
only
look
getting it-
stupid, but we wouldn't make any mistakes. So would it make us look stupid?
No, it's gonna make us look stupid. The fact that that's like some of the most obvious like clues ever given.
But bro, imagine, right? Like, this was such a mind-blowing moment. It was like, oh my god! Oh shit, I believe we didn't even think of that! Oh man, dude, this game is fucking awesome! You know?
No.
You could have that kind of moment. I don't know.
No. Like, I mean, I had that moment was when Oblivion literally looked at the map and said, nope, I got that. I know everything about it.
Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to
Dude,
the
there's some
y-axis.
let's plays out there that don't get it even after it's been explained to them.
Like they're essentially just gods.
Just muscle dudes.
Because Gatsa just doesn't understand the virtual world.
Virtual world? Let's play?
That single wall
What's
divides
that?
the entire virtual world.
Wow. How many times have we seen this tiny animation?
Great
By the
animation.
chapel and come out by the mansion.
Wow. Did you work on this, Silver? It has your work all over it.
I mean, this is basically just After Effects.
I mean, you don't even need After Effects. You could just like, you know, keyframe this in Premiere, honestly.
No. You can just go to Photoshop and do those videos where you drag with the mouse.
Oh god! Oh no!
And then you're just there with your mouse, just moving it slightly up and down.
Jesus.
His Mappa skills being overused.
Everything is starting to connect. See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us.
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch. If both the river and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
I've been on it.
Ever since the beginning.
The secret, huh? Yep, I suppose we should clear that up.
No,
we need to
Kokichi
solve
is
the
me.
mystery of the virtual world.
Yeah, Kokichi is literally the third one.
Oh god. What is a unique feature of the virtual world? 5 letters, 2 words.
I thought it was flipped, but it's not. It's flipped to 6.
Serby is not here to give you the first letter.
It's not mirrored.
I'll just try something.
L.
Oh,
No.
L?
No. Okay. You try R?
We did.
D?
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 Right?
Nope.
Is it meant to be world slice?
Other world?
Is there W?
Is there a double? Oh, is it the M?
Because I see the letters for
M?
world. Or wait, mixed world? Something like I don't know.
Try the M.
Because I see all the letters for world, so world is one of them.
Yeah, it
No,
is
it's a W, but it was
world.
upside down. Are you kidding
Oh my
me?
god, that's so dumb.
That's dumb. Alright.
You are on sync today, I love it.
Jesus.
D.
Stupid Hangman's
World
Gambit.
split?
Where's the
Yeah,
S?
maybe world split.
Maybe.
Where's the S?
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Left.
Left. No, no. Right
Oh.
next to D. Right next to the D.
No. Okay, so it's not split
No.
or sliced.
World. Lord. World. Why is it not slice or split? Game, what the fuck? World. L? No. P?
You tried S and P, right?
We haven't tried P yet.
You haven't tried
Oh.
P.
Try P then. No.
World peace. Oh god.
World Order?
No.
Oh my, you're shitting me. The only thing we haven't tried is L.
What is it trying to spell then?
World loss S SP loop or world loop?
Oh, world.
Oh,
World?
World Loops.
No.
Oh
World
my
Loops?
god, World Loops. Okay, there it is.
Okay. World loops. It's like Fruit Loops, but flavored.
Yes, that's it. The virtual world is a loop. Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example,
Says one game.
when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yes, exactly.
Like
The
Zelda.
edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The virtual world loops?
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the
crazy.
signboard was swept away. It
Let's
vanished
go
into the wall
again?
downstream of the river, came out of that same wall
Imagine.
upstream.
Nah, just a screenshot. Oh,
Oh my
let's
god.
go! Let's go!
Bruh.
They really had to explain this.
And floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
This one didn't
What
stop
was
at
the
the wall,
world
it
like
just went.
before
It's
Mew added
different.
the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at
Yeah,
all.
that extra
and the
$100 for this
x-axis was set to
animation.
loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
No,
What?
it's actually very
No?
basic.
Yeah.
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
You don't even do magic.
But at least it's not a boring answer.
Imagination.
It also explains all the things that happened.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it? Because we
It
still
does.
don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the
was
map
me
loading
just
point.
crashing against the chapel. 'cause
Actually,
she's dumb.
if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Huh? Really?
Yes. But
Mhm.
first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts.
That's
Doesn't it
squiggle.
loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
It's just squiggle,
Not
man.
necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop there.
Yeah. Bro, it was there
The map
intentionally,
loading
man.
point was where the virtual world looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map.
Oh. I bet you they're gonna do an animation where they pick one side of the map and they put it on the other side and it connects perfectly. And then the
Yeah.
squiggles are on either side. Wow.
By the way, Serby, you lost.
Oh my god,
The
that's
loading point
crazy!
was actually at the edges.
What?
Called it.
Mind blown.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather,
In the center.
her wall was at the center of the world.
Journey to the
Nice.
center of the
So
earth.
the
get two
mansion and
walls at the
chapel
same
were
time.
near each other, with a wall between them. And any
Mew
sounds
wasn't
emitted
Photoshopped,
near the
she
chapel
just
would
flipped the
also
maps.
reach the mansion.
Called it a day.
The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
You're kidding.
That's right. That's how the virtual world works.
Why does it sound like an abridged version?
Impressive, Shuichi!
What's with the evil laugh? What?
For you to get
I mean,
this
he's a
far!
supreme
Yes!
leader.
Yes!
In Persona,
You are
in Persona
useful
2, he
indeed.
wasn't able to do a naval laugh, so he decided to go all out on Persona. Not Persona, Danganronpa 3.
Bro.
He was the
For
gangster
you to
guy.
get this far,
Forgot his
what are
name.
you? Some villain pulling the strings?
Mm,
Yeah. He's
Nope.
the mastermind.
Honestly.
You pulled the strings here,
Honestly.
not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center, which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that.
You gotta flip it again? Yep.
Yep.
There was a wall
Go.
along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
This kind of reminds me of that other case from Danganronpa 2, where it was like the floor split into layers, and then some were like circles, some were hexagons, and the tower thing.
The fun house.
Ever since Mew showed us
Yeah,
that
the
Yeah.
fun house.
we were caught in her trap. But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
Yeah, if Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
He's really trying to gas us up.
That's right.
The
Good work,
dick dragon is
Shuichi.
crazy.
Yes.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
No problem, guys. That's what I do.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Expect a response from Shuichi. Kaito's like, bro, you stole my thunder.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet. Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part. Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit.
Well, duh.
That's how a class trial works, after all!
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next!
On Dragon Balls.
What is Kokichi's plan here?
That's what I've been asking.
He's definitely prodding at Kaito on purpose.
Glad you noticed.
Well, there's no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Miyu. It doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve if we can't find the culprit. It would be all for nothing.
Yes. Indeed. Batman agrees.
Batman!
I still don't know
How are you?
who it could be. Batman, shut up! Shush!
Batman literally came up to the microphone this time to bark.
But I still don't know for sure who it could be. Who used Miyu's own plan against her to kill her. Who killed Miyu? Batman, shush!
It was Batman.
You.
I can't believe we didn't even talk anything about, like, you know, who could have done it. We literally just established the world and how it actually works.
Yep.
Oh, man.
That
took an entire stream to achieve.
So something that Oblivion
no, we
solved
also
in
established
5
how Miyu was killed. All right.
It was
Continue? Yeah, no.
I mean, we've only been going for like an hour and 40 minutes, Kiwi.
Next,
we could definitely
Yeah,
go
we
another hour and 40
established that
minutes.
Miyu was strangled by toilet paper.
Yeah. That's still the
Actually, that
dumbest
was
shit.
really funny. Who could have done it, though? So,
Gonta.
the rooftop, well, according to Kokichi, the rooftop was locked, and he couldn't even make it up to meet with her. But then there was this other part where, you know, Kokichi went off with Gonta to do something. We still don't know what happened there.
Gonta pushed Miyu. She slid, hit the chapel, and died. And then somebody went there and strangled her with toilet paper.
I mean, the only way she could have been strangled is whoever was on that side, because nobody could have passed through the loop unless they were an object because of the wall that Miyu added. So it had to be someone on the chapel side.
Not necessarily. I think she could have been killed on the manor side, and then she got slid off the roof or like thrown across the barrier. Like the items and her would go through, but the person would be on the other side, which would make them clear from all suspicion if we never established the fact that this could actually happen. Which makes me even more sus of Kokichi, because maybe he went out to inspect that this was a thing that could happen, and possibly somehow figure that out. But then again, Kokichi also had that setting specifically made by Miyu, where if she touched him, he wouldn't be able to move. So I don't know what went on there.
Yeah, because at that point, Kokichi wouldn't have been able to do anything about throwing her over.
Yeah, and
Because he would have just been frozen upon touching her.
It's not Gonta, because Gonta didn't even know about the toilet paper or even understand
Yeah.
anything about the virtual world, so no, it's not him.
He wouldn't have been smart enough to figure that out. Yeah, before it was Kibo. Because he probably got feasible strength to finally stop her bullshit.
Oh no, dude.
Yo. No, I feel like it had to be Kaito. Because he made it on the roof. And so if your logic about her getting thrown to the chapel from the roof of the mansion, he was on the roof, and Kokichi at the time was in the salon.
Well, according to him, no witnesses are there to corroborate that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Because, like, with how much Kokichi's doing this trial, it almost feels like it's not going to be him. It feels like he's doing this because he knows that Kaito did it, and he wants to, like, stick it to him. Just to rub it in his face. And potentially get, you know, Shuichi on his side so he can be used as a card later on.
I kind of want the reveal to be that Kokichi's not actually the supreme leader, and he's actually just something else completely, and he's been faking it this whole time.
He's the ultimate Monokuma.
He's the ultimate liar.
He's the ultimate con man.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, not wrong.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll figure it out along with the characters next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll catch you guys in the next part of the trial. Later, dudes.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.